Start spreading the news. We're leaving today. New York, New York, New York. So yeah, Rome was lovely.
Roma.
I have a tale. I think I've told you already, but I'll tell the audience at home.
Yeah, tell them about it.
You should know this too. We went to my favorite bar in the world. It's called Angelo's, something in Italian. But we'll just call it Angelo's for now.
Angelo's.
We were staying opposite in our Airbnb. And we were told by the Airbnb lady, she was like, yo, it's nice. It's for the young people, it's a cool place. We were like, cool, we'll go check it out. We get there, it's just like a hut where they were selling alcohol. I was like, okay, cool, I fuck with that vibe. Everyone's just standing around. I was like, interesting. And it was like €6 for a gin and lemonade. I was like,
oh, they love it in Europe. They love it. I love it too. €6.
€6.
How much is that in pounds? Like £0.50 these days?
Yeah, shilling. Old money.
A penny. It's a penny.
Single penny.
1 penny.
So we got loaded on them. And as the night continued, more and more people were appearing. And because there's like a very small table sort of set up outside that like it's taken immediately. So everyone just hangs around drinking around people's cars, around people's property, smoking, putting their drinks on the cars. Oh, it's phenomenal. People on mopeds rocking up. I saw one dude come out of his car at one point with a bunch of beers, started pouring spirits into those.
Into the beers
And drove off.
These are my road beers. What are you talking about? I ain't drinking these here.
But we're standing at the queue, maybe for our second or third. And the owner comes out and he's like, hey, you might want to vacate to the square. Because there's a little square just opposite the bar. Yeah. And we were like, why is that? He was like, well, someone up there is throwing eggs. I was like, what do you mean? And it turns out because it's so loud and it's right next to it, like a set of flats, one of the people that lived in the flats was just fucking hurling eggs onto the street. But I didn't believe him completely at first. And it was only when we heard like a splat and a few screams, we realized that we were under attack. So we got our drinks, we vacated to the square immediately, and then just watched drama unfold. Because behind us was this poor young lady who'd been hit in the head with an egg. Oh. Her boyfriend was standing next to her, obviously furious. He rallied up a group of people. They went over to the flat door, and she was there. Most of the night we were just banging on that door, trying to get in, trying to get justice. Yeah. I've been egged! Furious. I don't know what happened. Back for a few more drinks in between, of course.
Of course, yeah. You have
dinner
to.
and a show.
Yeah, come on now. Can't pay for that kind of thing.
Yeah, you can't pay for that kind of shit. It's live theatre.
Yeah.
And eventually the police rocked up.
Oh.
But there was people going into the flat. People that were not involved in the situation at all. Men appeared.
Yeah, they'll be walking in there. Yeah.
It was so
They'll
funny.
be going to the wrong flat. Yeah. Start stealing stuff.
Yeah, take what you can, give nothing
Why
back.
not?
It was pure chaos, but the rest of the time was absolutely lovely. Good food, good people.
Apart from the egg shooter.
But even then, what a way to start.
Yeah.
That was night one.
Well, we've spoken about this a lot, that chaos follows us around.
Yeah.
And you get through those moments that I think, I do believe they happen to everyone. They just happen to us more than often.
I think everyone is affected by chaos.
Yeah.
But within our small circle of chaotic beings, it's never us. We're just present at the most chaotic things.
Yeah.
And when we're put into other situations, more normal situations, maybe we come across as chaotic, maybe we come across as erratic, like caged rabid dogs.
You are what you eat.
You are roadkill. Yeah. And with that in mind, like when we're cast into these chaotic situations, we become the straight man. We become the Michael Bluth. We become the Mo of the Three Stooges.
Been the straight man in a long time.
Yeah, I haven't heard those words in a long time.
It was 1972.
The world was raging.
The Berlin Wall had fallen.
I'm not straight, I'm from space.
I'm on the moon.
But no, I feel like we then become the most normal person in the room.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
We've met many chaotic beings in our life. We've worked many chaotic jobs. And thrust into situations.
Yeah. It makes you realize that nothing's normal.
There
is no normal out there.
And you can't explain to some people.
You can try and shield yourself as much as you want from, or try at least from the chaos that surrounds us every day. But once you let it in, once you embrace it, will you know your true powers?
It just happens around us.
All the time.
I went to rehearsal yesterday.
All the time.
2 of our lovely cast members and musical members, they'd just been in a car crash moments before rocking up to rehearsal. It's not. They seemed okay. They are okay. They confirmed they were okay.
Okay, good.
You know when you're like, can we all just have a normal day?
Please.
It's a Monday.
Please.
Shit like
not
that,
on a Monday.
Not on a Monday. It's a Sunday problem.
Yeah. Sundays are down for car crashes. They must have been watching the last pod.
Yeah, we only uploaded it to YouTube, so you have to have it on your phone.
Well, yeah, we do highly suggest that you watch it while driving.
Yeah. I think it's probably going to concentrate you more on the road.
Yeah. I don't know if there's a way that people, the viewers can buy a projector and somehow set it up between seats so that it projects onto the front window.
I actually think if you want to be a better person, get a projector that goes to the front of your car, like a dash cam, but it shoots onto the next car forward.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
you can hear it. So, they get the visuals of 2 men talking.
Everyone gets the enjoyment of watching us.
But you want to blast it as bright as possible, especially down dark country roads.
Of course, yeah. And remember to flick it on out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And you need to remain really close.
Really close, beeping the horn the whole time.
Because you go, ha.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy that bit? Because I enjoyed that bit.
Tell me what they're doing,
Aren't they so silly?
Honking the damn horn the whole time.
The whole time.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I arrived back home last Monday from Rome, the old country, to see on my door this letter.
A letter, you say?
Just don't read.
What?
Inside is indescribable text.
Maybe a man wrote it who has severe mental capacities, or a child, perhaps.
It must have been a child the way he's spelling this. Hey, sorry I missed you. I've been saving mother for you. I'm not mind where they came from.
I think that might be moths.
Moths came from.
Not mother.
But every time I wake up, there are more and more in my mouth. Question mark, question mark, question mark. What's that about? Question mark. None of them look like.
Would you like me to try and decipher
I make
this?
them kiss you and me in a love heart. I know what you're thinking. Pretty goo, right? Fuck. I'm so nervous. Other times they tell me to leave this life behind and go live somewhere else like a pig in the mud. God, that would be great. Could you imagine? I can. I'm gonna puke!
Oh.
Us two living like pigs in the mud, rolling around like the bacon rows in their own shit. We would get used to that smell for sure, I think. I need to buy something, but you can't ask what it is. You have to promise. Enjoy your day. Love, Travis. Who is Travis?
Sounds like the sentiment was definitely there. Sounds like a lovely little message that a lovely little man.
It sounds like it was written like a freak, Rob.
A freak, you say?
A freak with 3 eyes. I've heard about him. My third housemate, Travis. He lives in the spare room, rustles around at night, usually between 3 and 4 a.m. I've heard him.
You've heard him?
Oh, I've heard him. I've heard noises that I thought were crows or bat or some sort of other avian species.
The scraping of nails 3 feet long across the floorboards.
The tippy toes, like a ballet dancer.
Ears that could scare the hell out of a mouse.
And what big nose they have. And what big teeth they have.
What soft lips they have.
What does Travis look like, Rob? You've lived here for neon 5 years now.
I have still not seen Travis, yet I have learned his legends. Travis is the unborn of Satan's spawn. Travis is learning our ways through time and space as it unfolds in front of us.
How does he learn?
Many lifetimes of learning.
How old is this man?
No one knows. No one knows. Man would be quite offensive to him, although he has many fallacies. Hogs, if you will.
The question, how far has humanity traveled? And will we ever return?
Maybe. Humanity is yet to begin its journey. But Travis was there at the start.
You're telling me Travis is the earliest man? I am my dimension. Don't know why I keep saying the word dimension, but it feels good coming out of my mouth right now.
It sounds like butter slipping through the pan.
So this Travis fella.
Huh?
Do you want to read this? What do you make of this? Anything I missed, any mistakes I made along the way. It was written by a madman. A literate madman at that.
There were quite a few. Quite a few mistakes from what I gathered over the years. I have received many letters from him. He is still learning to write, although it's been taking him 20,000 years. Some say he is God.
I gotta take the edge off.
By putting more caffeine in you. Now, if I decipher this correctly, you will know his true wishes for you. Now, he knew it was your birthday. That's why he left you this letter.
How did he know?
He knows everything. Don't question him.
I signed no paperwork.
He saw your contract agreement. Even though you weren't aware you signed one. It says, hey, sorry I missed you. I've been saving moths for you. I'm not sure where they come from, but every time I wake up, there are more and more in my mouth. What's that about? Some of them look like you. Some of them look like me.
Is that a race thing? Moths are the brown butterflies, are they not?
I've never heard that expression, but maybe.
Dusty motherfuckers, too.
I never said Travis wasn't racist. Sometimes I make them kiss. I know what you're thinking. Pretty cool, right?
That is kinda cool.
Fuck, I'm so nervous. Other times they tell me to leave this life behind and go live like a pig in the mud. God, that would be great. Could you imagine? I can. I'm gonna puke. Us two living like pigs in the mud, rolling around like 2 bacon rolls in our own shit. We'd get used to the smell for sure. I need to bury something, but you can't ask what it is. You have to promise. Enjoy your burned day. Love, Travis.
What is this burned day he speaks of?
He doesn't understand birth yet. That's why it's borned. He's still struggling with his verbs and his past tenses, if you will.
I guess when a creature like that has access to all of time and space, what is the past and what is the future?
Time means nothing to him. He doesn't grow nor shrink. He's always been this size. Of what size, I don't know. He works in molecules and atoms. The man can float through... beast can float through walls.
And how did you acquire such a friendship with this beast?
Great question. One I have not really thought about. Travis has always been there. He's kind of like that Rick and Morty episode where they,
I don't know what that is. I don't watch TV.
Neither do I. Words just came out of my mouth.
Coming on the radio?
Yes.
Something on the radio?
Yes. You know the legends of Pickle Rick? Every Saturday night, they read us a short little bunch.
My kids tune into shit like that all the time. I say,
little bastard.
Turn it up. You waking the neighbors. With your laughing.
But now that you've seen, or Travis has finally made contact with you, you'll have to start leaving him gifts, offerings.
Your relationship with Travis sounds tenuous. What kind of gifts do you leave him?
Small animals and such.
I have no access to small animals around here.
No, he will give them to you first, and then you must fill them with coal and grains of some sort.
I do have a lot of grains.
And coal.
I was a bad kid at Christmas.
I work the mines. And once you fill them, you put them in funny little positions. He likes that.
He's a taxidermist, dear.
Taxidermy.
My. The one taxidermy I know. Where are we today, anyway?
Las Vegas, Nevada, although we did start with New York, New York.
Well, we've been driving a long time.
We've been driving forever.
What was that mysterious buzz in my back?
Yeah. Oh, it scared me.
I don't know what that is.
Oh.
Something from the future. I don't know.
You mean flying cars and robots you can have sex with?
No, that's still science fiction. Travis told me that in his next note.
Oh.
He's seen the future. And it's really, really, really sad.
Oh, but we're kind of sad now.
We're only gonna get sadder.
It's very acceptable to drink these days. At work, out of work, in front of the wheel of a car with your children sitting next to you. No seatbelts.
Smoke where you want.
It's good for you.
It's good for you. My grandfather smoked every day. He made it to 46.
I was going to
That's
say,
a long life.
Mine died at 32.
That's a long life.
Long life.
I would not want to live longer than 28.
No. Definitely not. So how do you feel being 29 now? You've joined us. Oh, that's what I'm fucking talking about. We thought we were going to do sober pod. But we ain't doing the sober.
Water.
That's good water.
It's good, strong.
That's good, strong.
Being 29.
Highland spring water.
It's straight from Russia.
Yeah. That's some good stuff. I'd like to put some of that water in my coffee, you know?
We could.
Make it Irish. Make it Irish water coffee.
It's accidentally a mix of vodka and whiskey.
It tastes great.
It's actually quite good.
Whiskey.
Whiskey, yeah.
Whiskey, yeah. Let's get a bit risky with whiskey.
The advertising slogan for it.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, so I've joined 29 now. It feels weird.
One away from the 3-0.
One away from things getting serious, I guess.
Yeah. We've missed the 27 club.
Missed the 27 club because we were sleeping.
We were hibernating.
I actually think 29 is how old Shaun and Nick Frost's character is in Shaun of the Dead. And they're considered losers because they've done nothing with their life at 29.
They live together.
Yeah.
They still live together.
Yeah.
Although we both have females. We have partners.
We have partners, yeah.
They don't.
Shaun did.
I'm not dropping the N-bomb.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah, I always forget about that bit till it happens.
Yeah, so weird.
It is weird.
It's only when you brought it up when we were actually working with him and you were like, oh, I should go up to him and ask him, what's up with that, man? Great.
I understand.
Would have been fantastic.
Times, but my God.
There was no need for it.
Scare. Yeah.
There's no need.
Yeah,
It's a zombie film.
It's a zombie film. No one needs to be dropping the N-bomb in a zombie film.
No.
Unless,
Anyways, back to your birthday. Sorry.
Yeah. What did we do for the actual big day? Turns out, inside Rome, not that I smoke, but when in Rome, they have a room in the airport where you just chunk cigarettes, which I thought was the funniest thing.
So
opposite
funny.
the bar.
So funny.
In the airport. So you can get blasted. You go in for a cig, you come back out, you get more blasted.
Yep.
So me and
One
my
after the
partner
other.
had like a decent airport pizza. You know, it's Italy. It's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Because we're flying back on the day of the birth.
The birth.
We started off with some really nice, like, I don't even know what it is. Just kind of like a mix between pizza and flatbread for the morning. It's fucking beautiful. And then, yeah, finished off with more pizza because it's my fucking birthday.
Yeah.
What more could I want? Just pizza, baby. Well. And Chong and Sigs in the meantime. And
a little bit ahead.
And then get blasted. And then getting blasted in the airport and flying back.
Nice. A little bit ahead on the plane. No, what I wanted to ask you, I mean, unless there was something really, you were just talking about marijuana. That's what you were talking about.
That's all I want to talk about 24/7, baby. Legalize weed, legalize weed.
Legalize.
No.
I got a lot of money on this. Please. Do you feel any different? Like, what was the year that hangover started hitting harder? Because I remember it was a couple of years ago that I felt it, and I was like, shit. Just that I can't wake up the next day and be like, I'm totally fine anymore. Like,
see, I've reverted. I've ascended above all. Because now I do get hangovers, but sometimes they're not as bad. New Year's Eve, for example, I got blackout drunk. Couldn't see straight.
We got blackout drunk. No, wait, was that Halloween?
What happened on Halloween? Well, that explains everything.
When did we have skirts on? Was that Halloween?
Oh, that was...
Or was that New Year's Eve?
That was
no.
Sophie's house party.
Yes, yeah. Yeah.
We didn't get blasted then. That was around
blasted.
Halloween, to be fair.
Yeah.
But felt fine the next day for that. Yeah, New Year's felt fine. Slipped up yesterday or day before, whenever the fuck it was, threw up in the toilet.
Oh.
That's when my body just leaked.
It's horrible. I'm leaking again.
I'm leaking in here.
I'm leaking today.
Every orifice is opening. But going back to your question, I want to say maybe around 23, 24, 25-ish.
Right.
That era. When I started to go, it's no longer like a headache that hurts.
Yeah.
I can still carry my day. It's like I'm bedbound. I'm texting my mum being like, I'm sorry, I let you down. Because I know I'm being put in
I wish I could be better, yeah.
You deserve someone better.
You deserve that.
Thank God you had
a world war to
sons.
break out that I had to go, and at least I died a hero.
Yeah,
although I probably shot myself in a ditch somewhere.
Dying.
Reloading.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Another one.
We're at training.
Yeah. They were blanks. How the fuck did he do that?
How did he do that? Alec Baldwin.
Oh.
Come on now.
Easy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you did it.
So yeah, I think that was 24, 25, 26 ish. I keep adding the numbers up, but yeah, that's when it got bedbound hangovers. For you, have you found any problems with your knees or lower back?
My knees have always hurt. My knees have always hurt. Yeah, it's mainly my knees, but I think it's because I used to skate a lot, and when I used to skate, I was very high all the time.
Yeah.
So you'd fall and you wouldn't realize like how.
Toddler body.
Yeah, because we'd have a joint and then we'd drink a Red Bull. So you're like, your body is very awake, but you're high as shit.
Yeah,
so you're like, wow, dude, this is fucking
it's
gnarly,
wild
dude.
Mix, but
it's a great mix. But now everything hurts. Mentos mix.
Yeah, because you feel like you just put a Mentos in a Coke and you send you off.
Oh yeah.
Up.
Yeah. And then you'd have to smoke more to like keep it balanced. It was great, but I think years of that ruined my knees. And then being on the bike is scary because on this training one you've got your legs like that, and we were riding for like 5 hours, and my knees hurt.
No,
I wanted to be a brave little soldier for my teaching instructor, who was an old man, by the way, and I was hobbling.
No, I mean that's fair because he's used to it.
Just sucks, bro.
Yeah.
We're not even 30. My knees hurt. The fuck?
One of my knees is a bit tapped. That's an old pantomime injury.
He's behind you.
Come on! The IRA got me for stealing cars.
You really want to be talking about the IRA?
They owe me. This is where I disappear from the next part.
It's just Jamal here instead. So Dev's been missing for the
Dev
last...
had to go. He got involved in a terrorist organization.
Oh.
Are they a terrorist organization?
Let's unpack that.
Yeah, let's
unpack that.
No.
No. Genuine fear.
I don't give a fuck.
Oh, that water hitting you hard.
It's taking it out of me.
Yeah.
This section of the show is called Things I Hate to See. Today I've come prepped because every day I walk to work and I like to listen to headphones. I like to enjoy myself, indulge myself in some music. And because we live in such a serene and nice place, we are confronted with one of the worst swines of humanity, which...
Specsavers.
One of the worst... It could be Specsavers again. Needy bitches. Which are joggers. Joggers on the street. Jog in a park is fine. You're jogging on the street, I've got a problem. One of the reasons why are they so close to you?
Yeah.
Do you find that they don't just pass by you, they have to be fucking eerily close. And they're running up behind you as well. And if you grew up in a place like I grew up in, someone running up behind you, you're going to get killed. I am in my right to turn around and slice. I know what's going to happen. Maybe it'd be broad daylight.
I'd like to see you duck and hit the Achilles heel straight to it.
I'm thinking more duck up urinal tract,
Oh, make him leak.
Slice, yeah.
Make him leak.
What you been drinking?
Lucasade.
But yeah, I think jogging on the street is a thing I hate to see.
Yeah. Where are they supposed to jog then?
In the parks.
So they're supposed to walk on the pavement and then jog when they're...
Yeah, if you are, just be considerate about it,
But
Jog
no
in
one's
the road,
considerate.
like a cyclist.
Cyclists are the fucking worst. Things I hate to see.
Yeah.
Cyclists. Keep it going, baby. Keep it going.
Good segment.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, what do you hate about cycling? Because I've got a long list.
Everything, bro. Get on the pavement. I don't care if it's illegal, but I should be legally allowed to hit you with my fucking car because you're all the way in the road. You're all the way in the road. Nah. Yeah, no, not on the pavement, but also not on the road. Do you know what? Fuck the cyclists off straight away.
Get them out of here.
Get them out of here.
They're annoying you. They're annoying me.
Stupid lycra fucking outfits, and you and your little buddies all together.
There's 4 cyclists I respect in the world. I need to name them. They know. But that's it.
You know who you are.
They know who they are, the real ones.
I just can't stand them.
No.
They take so long. I'm like looking at the biggest hill I've ever seen, and some 55-year-old dude decides it's a good idea on a fucking Saturday afternoon in the blistering heat to cycle up it.
And stink.
Yeah.
They always stink.
And then I'm not allowed to fucking wind the window down. Don't know why I'm in the 90s. Winding the window down.
Hey!
Punch him in the back of the head so he goes flying into a bush. It'd be the most funny thing I've ever seen.
So funny.
But no, not allowed.
I've got a lot of videos coming up on my Instagram recently of people putting like fucking sticks in bikes.
Oh.
It's hilarious.
The feeling you must get. Mostly those little fuckers that are out there with the electric bikes. Like completely void of the idea of a bicycle by putting a motor on it that some twat can hold down and go like 15 miles an hour with. Those motherfuckers like to get close to you.
They like to get close.
All the time.
And that scares me as well because they're quicker than me. They have wheels.
I saw 2 kids going in between of traffic the other day, and then a dude with his top off on a quad pulls up, who's clearly like 10 years older, and the kids on the bikes go, "Pussy-o!" And the guy had a fucking balaclava on.
Yeah.
He was at least 30. I was like, I ain't fucking with that guy. But those 2 kids zooming down, they're like, he ain't gonna touch it. The guy on the quad was like, really? Did they really just call me that?
He's pretty stunned.
Yeah.
And that's fair.
Who does that?
Yeah.
To a scary man on a quad.
Kids
with his
on
top
electric
off.
scooters, they don't give a shit anymore.
No. They need to be severely punished. Or sent to, I don't know, the wall. Any wall.
Juvie.
Nah, because they'd enjoy that.
No, I think it's nasty.
Well, yeah, but it's just men being horrible to men.
That's true. Yeah, I just think it's.
I want them to be hurt by the world. I want them to suffer. I want their knees to hurt.
That will happen. Because they're going to be, because their knees are straight the whole time. As they're on their electric scooters, it's going to just...
Things I hate to see. Just thought of another one.
Yeah?
Why has every young motherfucker who's wearing joggers, by the way, got his hands down his fucking pants?
Yeah, I don't get that.
What's that interesting about there, bro? You know you're not packing heat.
Yeah.
Also, you're going to be touching stuff. You're in the supermarket.
Yeah.
Some motherfucker walked in the other day, hands down his pants, having a lovely old time, and I was like, don't do that.
No, what are you
and then he
doing?
lifts it out, starts going through all the tins and shit. Probably doing shopping for his mum.
Yeah.
Who raised you?
That's disgusting. Hey, look.
What kind of man lets his child get away with behavior like that?
We all have an issue sometimes. You're walking around.
Jacking off's for at home.
Yeah.
Jack off in your
Jacking
bed.
off is at home.
Jack off when your girlfriend's not there.
You just move your legs sometimes, you know? You just kind of, you got to unstick. I get it.
It's hot. I get it.
Yeah,
it needs to be moved sometimes.
Yeah.
Don't do it so publicly. And they're always picking their fucking nose, hands down their pants. Stupid
disgusting.
fucking bucket haircut.
Yeah. Ape-like.
Fucking motherfuckers.
I hate them.
I hate them so
I hate
much.
them so much.
I can't stand them.
No, I get that. I think I've kind of got all my things I hate to see out. I think you kind of spurred me on.
Sorry.
No, I got fired up.
You got me really fired
no,
up.
it's fair. I got you fired up.
Yeah.
And I've unfired myself. And I know there's more, but I've learned to love a lot of new things. Like, it's
Okay.
obviously terrible. I wouldn't like
Things
to see
I
in
love
this
to
country.
see?
Things I love to see.
End on a positive note.
When I was in Italy, I saw loads of people when they were driving use their phones. And obviously that's wrong. But it was funny to see. Because people were getting real angry on the roads. And people who were on their phones would start beeping and yelling. And I was like, you're the problem.
Yeah.
Why can't you see that?
Yeah.
But it did make me laugh.
I like that.
So that is one thing I like to see. It
Yeah,
relax
that's nice.
on the road.
That's nice.
And the rise in gambling. That has made me really happy.
It's crazy how much it's become a thing.
Everything that
Everyone's
I listen to,
gambling.
Everyone's gambling.
And
everyone's betting.
It used to be for old dudes that would like sneak out to the
Retired,
betting shop. That's where you do your gambling. But now you can just do it on your phone.
Yeah.
Like you're playing a game.
just
But it's the dudes as well who are making videos going, we're going to put it all on the line. We're doing a $2,000 bet right now.
We can say Vegas man.
No, but not even him. Because he's an old guy. I
Yeah, that's
expect
true.
him to gamble. His life's already over. There's nothing he could do to himself to make his life worse.
Yeah.
But you see young dudes, they're like, oh, $2,000 on this bet. And they, double or nothing, so I win it back, gone. And then you just see them, fuck, I've just spent $4,000.
Yeah.
Dude, that's more than most people make in a month of work. What are you doing, bro?
I get it though.
I get it. I love it.
You gotta be in it to win it.
I want to go gamble right now.
I think I might go gamble today.
I think we should go gamble
Yeah,
today.
So we leave it on.
Yeah. And on that note,
Look after yourself, guys. Always place the highest bet. And remember that you're special. Any issue with money or debt will never affect you.
never.
In fact, put it all on red.
Put it all
Everything
on red.
And get drunk beforehand. The best way to gamble with your money is to be inebriated with any sort of drugs or alcohol, anything you can get your hands on. Walk into a casino, borderline blackout, just enough so you can talk,
Yep.
and bet everything you have on red. And keep smoking.
Smoking's also a very important part. Keep smoking. Keep stealing from your parents or loved ones
Wherever
so that
you can find money.
you can maintain your gambling addiction. And remember, if it all gets too bad and the loan sharks find you, you can always kill yourself.
I was walking along, minding my business, when out of an orange-colored sky, flash, bang, alakazam, wonderful you came by. I was humming a tune, minding my business, when out of a something tree, flash, bang, alakazam. It's wonderful you came by.